The diversity hire got killed. They're all diversity hires. Most of them are. But the black guy, why would you kill the black guy?
But I believe it is guiding me.
My God.
Following it.
You already told him that.
And I promise you there will be more sacrifices.
Oh God, is she about to cry too?
We heard drums.
Drums. Man, I can't stand it when this show is doing that. It's one of the most irritating things about the show. Mostly I'm laughing at most of this stuff, but it really does start to get pretty irritating whenever you spend 2 minutes in a scene and then you just cannot help yourself to cut it off with this tease and jump on the other side of the map. I mean, my God, it's like we are just constantly just hopping around and there's no substance. It never stays on a single scene in any area for any length of time to let it sink in, to actually give us something like, you know, leads in. It's just like there's a scene and then it leads up to a point to where like there's an expectation like, ooh, something's about to happen. And then the moment that happens, it shuts off and immediately jumps to someone else, you know, in another part of the world that we don't care about. And then it builds up. And then right when it's about to get good, jumps somewhere else. And it's just like, what is this? Either they themselves or they assume the people watching this have the attention span of 5-year-olds. I mean, to where they have to just keep switching it over and over and over and showing pretty colors. And it's just, all they did, like it switched to that scene right there with the elves by the lake. You know, the elves by the lake, they showed, they buried their comrade. They had a conversation and now we're back with Isildur. This so choppy. That's so choppy. Why would you do it that way? It walks up. We've heard drums. Oh, let's not get into that. We'll just cut back to it in the next episode. Ugh. That's the one thing that actually irritates me about this show. It's just this constant.
Believe he meant for you to decide whether or not to use it.
Then why wouldn't he give it to him? Why'd he set it next to her? She didn't do anything. She just poked the mud with a stick. They wouldn't have even known that because they were inside the creature. Kiss her. I didn't mean it. Don't kiss her. It'd be awkward now. They're gonna kiss. Was that him drawing his bow? That was a weird sound.
Drop the sword!
Well, she's dead.
Hast thou ever touched axe towarded life?
To my great pain I have, but...
Oh, you should have said that. Oh, God. And it's a female treant. Oh, gosh. I thought maybe they would do that, but... So these are the things that captured everyone. She's got to be dead. The tree, the tree just knocked her, you know, into the air and she flew against a rock. It probably broke all kinds of bones in her body. She's only like, you know, 130 pounds soaking wet. She's got to be dead. And this treant shows up. Have you ever chopped firewood before? And a reindeer, Black Yellows, he's like, the tree is like, have you ever put an axe to the wood, you know, for like firewood or anything? You know, the thing that all human beings are gonna have to do? And he looks at it and he's like, well, yeah, but I feel bad about it. He didn't know what to say. He looked at the tree and He was like, well, that's a stupid question. Yeah, I guess, but if I don't know if it means anything, I didn't mean to accidentally kill one of your cousins or something when I was chopping firewood to stay warm. Oh my god. And this female treant, she's just like, ah! Not as agreeable as Treebeard. Man, oh my gosh. Are we gonna find out the origins of where the females, the treants, where they left? Because if you remember Treebeard, when he was talking to Merry and Pippin, and he's like, the Entwives, you know, that's what they were called. He's like, we lost them. I can see why. Damn. Oh my gosh. Oh man, let's see. Oh, there's another one. Maybe it's Treebeard.
There was an army of them, maiming and murdering as they marched. If those trees from seed and sprout, do not ask her to speak more of it.
Is she crossed?
No different from them.
Oh my god. Oh god. This is a swing and a miss. Isildur's like, what are you doing?
Go on.
Your forgiveness. And now she's smiling. This is gay. We have done. Pierce his heart with that. What is she doing?
And in all that time, we will see to it that the trees of this wood are left in peace.
Unless you need firewood. Man, she was one crazy Ent wife. She's probably not a wife of anyone acting like that. So the Ents are gonna let him go? What about the other bad guys? What did they leave her on the ground there until it started raining? That was a weird cut. It's like they left. Did they leave her on the ground and then come back to her? Did they forget about her? And how come she's not dead? And what about the other guys who were in that tree stump with Theo? They gonna let those guys go too?
Estrid.
There they are.
Begin.
That's her man. Oh, cucked. He's just been cucked. Didn't those guys try to rob him and steal his horse? Kill them, Arondir. They were chopping down the trees. They're just gonna go now? They just let them all go?
Thank you for coming for me.
He's like, I didn't do it for you.
I made a promise.
Okay, maybe he did. Oh, you're all smiles now.
You can come with me if you wish.
No, write him out of the show, please. Hopefully, this will be the last we see of Theo. Kiss him.
And my Glen, Lord of Pelargia.
What does that mean? Come find me when you turn 18. That was so choppy, man. I don't know. Like, the Ent wife and then the other guy, the other Ent, it was like, they're pissed off because someone has been chopping down the forest, an army of orcs, and, the Ents are pissed, and Arundel just, like, puts his hand on the Ent wife's stump or whatever, and he's like, it's okay, forgive us, we're sorry. And she's like, oh, here, take this flower. And then she sets them all free, all the people. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. Why wouldn't they just kill? Because I thought when they were in those trees, I thought it was going to be some kind of bird monster that would capture them for food. But it was the Ents. Why didn't the Ents? The Ents killed those other people. They were all slaughtered. They're the ones Arondir found on the ground with, like, roots and stuff sticking out of them. So I thought, why didn't they just... There's no reason to capture them. If it's the Ents, what reason would they have to capture them? Why didn't they just kill them all? The way they killed the other group of people. They killed some of them. Why didn't they just slaughter them? There's no reason that they would capture them and store them in these trees, except for plot reasons, which don't make any sense. I don't know, man. Why would that be the case? And then they're gone, and all he did was, like, apologize, like, we're sorry. And then the Ent wife is just like, that's okay. And I don't know. And the girl, she should have all her bones broken. But she's alive. And the guy that we saw before, I guess was her husband now. And so that's completely cucked to Isildur. He was just about to kiss her too. Man, I tell ya, I don't know. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, gosh. I don't know.